And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Southwest Park here in Fairfield, Illinois. We're just located right behind the police station. I'm Derek Dunn, Anthony Ukina alongside, and we're glad to bring you Bobcat softball here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. And today it's the 11-7 Bobcats hosting the 1-18 Shawnee Community College Saints of Owen, Illinois. The Bobcats are coached by Jeremy Ellis. They entered today's game with 11-7 overall record. They've been rocking and rolling as of late. They've won 4 out of their last 5, 11 out of their last 12 games. They were to play Lincoln Trail on the road Thursday. That was rained out, rescheduled later. They were going to play Lakeland Saturday, but that one got rained out as well, but that's been pushed back to next Wednesday. But in the most recent action, it was on Wednesday when the Bobcats swept Rend Lake. First game, Frontier won 14-8. Kylie Genzie was the winning pitcher. Abby Whiting, Genzie, and Selena Luna homered. Now, Luna had 2 home runs in that game. Frontier also won the second game 4-1. Morgan Carr was the winning pitcher. Ryan Berger, Madison Shipley, and Kylie Genzie homered in that one as well. In fact, Berger, Shipley, and Genzie went back-to-back on their home runs, according to assistant coach Marty Slover. That's the first time that's happened since 2019, when Maddie Scammahorn, Samantha Helms, and Allison McClanahan all went yard. As a team entering today's game, Frontier as a team, 158 runs, a batting average of .418, on-base percentage of .479, slugging percentage of .691, and 30 home runs. As for the Shawnee Community College Saints under Coach Kyle Smith, they are 1-18 overall. Their last game was at John A. Logan. They lost both games 10-0 and 11-0. They lost 5 straight. And we're getting ready to playing of the national anthem here. But again, no, their only win of the season was against Edison State on Sunday, March 12th. They topped them 14-3 in 5 innings. They're playing of the national anthem. All right, I'm Derek Dunn, Anthony Ukino alongside. We're getting ready to go underway here with Bobcat softball hosting Shawnee Community College of Owen, Illinois. Live chat is open, by the way. You want to say hi to us, we'll give you a shout-out in return. And Anthony, you know, this is a Bobcat softball team. I mentioned they have been rolling as of late. They lost their first 6 games, but they faced some tough competition in Mississippi to begin the season. But now you look at them, 11-7 overall. They won 4 of their last 5, 10 out of their last 12. These Bobcats, they're in a good groove right now.
Yep, they're getting their chemistry up, and, you know, pretty soon they'll be unbeatable, you know, once they get their chemistry up and everything.
But I tell you what, it's a beautiful day for softball as well. We've had some rainy weather, some breezy weathers of late. I talked to someone here locally who said they had like 4+ inches of rain in their rain gauge. But, you know, I saw Noah lining up the animals at the Ark at Southwest Park a few days ago. Eddie's thinking, what are you talking about? But anyway, I'm Addie Dungy, who's one of our volleyball players, operating the scoreboard for us, playing the bumper music as well. Glad to talk to Addie. And but anyway, it's great to have some great weather here. The wind could be breezy a little bit at times, going up to about 20 miles per hour. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful day for softball. But Anthony, what do you think the keys are for this game?
They're the pitching.
Yeah.
We have a really good pitchers, you know.
Yes. Yeah, pitching today here for Frontier. Looks like Shawnee's going to be starting off.
And it's a home game. They're home field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Home field advantage. And they have a bunch of fans and parents and family members out here supporting them.
Carly Bean on the mound to start for Frontier. First pitch is low and away. This is Michelle up at the plate, the left fielder for Shawnee.
This is a new defense. I've never seen this kind of defense.
Very shallow infield.
Yeah.
That's a pitch, and that's a strike right there on the outside part of the plate. Nice pitch right there from Bean. Carly Bean from Gaze, Illinois, just to the west of Mattoon. Go over her stats here in a moment. Next pitch on the way. This one's fouled back to the screen. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Carly, by the way, sporting a .475 earned run average. 3 wins, 2 losses coming into this one. Next pitch on the way. This one's fouled over to the left. Carly, by the way, has pitched 28 innings so far of the season. Has struck out 25 batters. That's second on the team. Has walked 15, so.
That's a really good pitcher you have right there. If I'm Jeremy Ellis, I'm feeling confident having her pitch.
Outside, that's a ball. 2-2 the count. This is Michelle again of Shawnee. Caitlin Michelle. Michelle sporting a .200 batting average. Pitch on the way, and I don't know if she.
It was a check swing.
Check swing. Okay, I was wondering. She almost went on that one though. 3-2 the count's a full count on Michelle. Lassiter on deck. That'll be Memphis Lassiter. Pretty cool name right there. And struck her out. Caught the outside part of the corner right there. A strikeout. Bean with her first strikeout of the day. Now you got Memphis Lassiter coming up to the plate. Memphis, left-handed batter. Sporting a .158 batting average. Pitch on the way. That was inside, and Lassiter had to back out of the way of that one a little bit. Good to be here with you again on this Sunday afternoon here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing. Next pitch on the way. That one's a strike, caught the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count, 1 out so far for Shawnee. No one on the bases yet. Pitch on the way. And that's a strike, again on the outside part of the plate.
She's really painting this outside corner today.
Yeah, she's really aiming for the outside corner too, Anthony. That's what I was thinking of as well.
Shawnee does not want to swing on those outside pitches right now.
Bean awaiting the sign. Here's the pitch on the way. This one's outside. That'd be a ball.
So 2-2 count.
Yeah, 2-2, 1 out. Again, no one on bases here for Shawnee. We just got underway here. Top of the first. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's another strikeout for Bean. That time again, aiming for that outside part there, Anthony. 2 strikeouts in a row for Carly Bean. Talking to Kaylee Halsema, who's catching today. You also see Ivy Edwards catch from time to time. Next one played is Kaylee Spence. Spence with sporting a .133 average. Again, Shawnee 1-18 overall of the season. Lone win came against Edison State over at Evansville. That was 6 games ago for them. Took on John A. Logan recently a few days ago, losing to John A.
In 5 innings.
Both games in a doubleheader. Spence, right-handed batter, looks at that one. That one was on the inside part of the plate, could not find the zone. 2 outs here for Shawnee. 1-1 is the count. On Spence.
It's going to be 3 up, 3 down right here.
We'll see. Another ball right there that time. 2-1 the count. Now, Anthony, don't jinx Bean. I'm telling you, don't jinx Bean. I think you better not jinx her either. All right, here's
she's just over here giggling.
I'll tell you what. By the way, how about volleyball? Bobcats volleyball went down to Mississippi, went 2-1 down there, and congratulations, Coach Nixie and Addie and the players. Great to hear that. 3-1 the count. Spence and check swing and a walk over to first. So first walk given up by Bean.
I think I may have jinxed her.
Peyton Seep comes up to the plate. Steve sporting a 143 average. If I mispronounce these names, I do apologize in advance.
We have 15 people watching the stream. 15 devices at
15
least.
15 devices, yeah. We're using the same people and devices, Anthony. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. Whether you're a Bobcat softball fan, Bobcat athletics fan, or even if you're from Shawnee, you know, Ulvin's a long drive from here. So, next pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch right there by Bean down the middle.
It's an 0-2 count, 2 outs. First inning.
Again, Spence over at first. Seep at the plate. Shawnee looking for the first hit of the day as a team. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's a strikeout. 3 strikeouts in that inning for Carly Bean. Did allow 1 walk, though. We go to the bottom of the first, and we're still scoreless here at Southwest Park here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Looking for something special for that special someone? Let Black's Flowers and Gifts in downtown Fairfield help with a custom floral or silk arrangement, balloon or candy bouquet, or gift item. Give Black's a call at 618-847-7076 for pickup or delivery, or just stop by and say hi at 310 East Main in Fairfield. Black's Flowers and Gifts, your florist with a personal touch.
All right. We have coming up here for the Bobcats of Frontier, Hadley Jarbo, the second baseman, followed by Abby Whiting at center field, Ryan Berger over at right field, and then when we get on, be Madison Shipley. Starting pitcher for Shawnee. Take some stats up here by them real quick. That is actually Valerie Greenlee. Valerie Greenlee with the ERA of 11.57. Greenlee so far coming into today's game has pitched 16 innings. Greenlee has appeared at the plate 7 times. So again, Hadley Jarbo will lead things off here for Frontier. But Anthony, I thought Carly being good way to start the game, getting those 3 strikeouts.
She only gave up 1 base.
Yeah. Jarbo, by the way, saw Jarbo yesterday. They had a Phi Theta Kappa breakfast with the bunny and event, and held a member of Phi Theta Kappa.
Let's see if the Bobcats or Lady Bobcats can get something rolling right now.
By the way, we'd like to mention that Hadley sporting a 339 batting average so far. It's got 6 doubles of the season, and here we go. First look at this Bobcats offense again. This team has been rolling, winning 4 out of their last 5. Inside part of the plate. That's a ball. 1-0 the count. I love the chance as well. You're actually hearing.
Bobcats, Lady Bobcats are over here supporting their teammates from the dugout.
Pitch on the way from Greenlee. Down the middle. Hadley just tipped that one. Again, on deck, you have Abby Whiting. Tinley Gilbert of the softball team asked me, when are you going to be broadcasting our games, Derek? Well, I'm glad to be here today, Tinley. Saw Tinley earlier. Next pitch on the way from Greenlee. Inside. Couldn't find the zone. Good eye right there by Jarbo.
This Saints pitcher is trying to paint the inside corner, but she cannot get it in the strike zone right now.
Kind of the opposite when you had Beam was going for the outside.
Yeah.
Hadley being patient at bat. 2-1 the count. No outs so far. Just gotten away with the bottom of the first. That's a strike. 2-2 the count. Jarbo steps back in the batter's box, hands on the knob of the bat. Frontier wearing their home white uniforms today. Shawnee wearing the road black uniforms. Bobcats versus Saints. Pitch on the way. And Hadley swings at that one. That's going to drop in the grid. Great hit right there by Hadley. She's going to stop over first.
She found the gap between the shortstop and third base and got a single to start off the game. This is a good start.
I'll tell you what, Anthony, again, as I mentioned, this team has got a pretty high-powered offense. And now you got Abby Whiting, the center fielder, comes at the plate. Whiting sporting a .451 batting average. That is third on the team, third highest on the team.
When you can get your first batter of the inning on base, it'll be a good inning more than likely.
And Abby with 5 home runs of the season, a home run threat. Pitch on the way from Greenlee. Inside, but it is a strike. Saints keeping an eye on Jarbo over at first. Jarbo does have speed. No outs here, 0-1 the count. Greenlee gets a sign she wants. And the right-hander deals inside. That's a ball. Throw over first pickoff attempt, and safe at first is Jarbo. Just adds pressure to the pitcher.
She's waiting for the catcher to make a mistake and overthrow it.
You also have, that can also happen. 1-1 the count. On Whiting, pitch on the way.
And she's stealing second, and she's safe.
And she's safe at second.
By a long shot.
And I tell you what, Anthony, that was a great steal right there by Jarbo.
Yes.
A nice way of sliding, just avoiding in case there was going to be like a tag.
She was safe by a long shot.
Yeah.
Catcher made a throw that was not the best, and she took advantage of it and slid into second.
Mentioned Jarbo right now in scoring position. Bobcats want to capitalize on this early. Like to be the first team to get up on the scoreboard. Ooh! And Whiting had to fall down to avoid that pitch. Abby's all right. 3-1 the count.
And now I'm pretty sure Coach Ellis told her to wear it next time.
I don't know about that. I'd rather duck and dodge. How about that?
Yeah. That's usually what the coaches tell you.
All
is
right.
Wear it.
Abby. Next pitch on the way. High, and Abby will trot over to first as she's walked.
The two runners, or two batters for Frontier so far, are on base. See if we can load up the bases or get a 3-run shot.
Ryan Berger comes to the plate. Ryan sporting a .471 average. 6 doubles, 1 home run of the season for Ryan. I spoke to her earlier before the game.
You can usually tell if they're good, Derek, by their walkout song.
Oh, yeah, they got some good walkout music
Yeah.
here. Eddie's providing the jams. Pitch on this one's hit over the left center.
And this is open to a gap.
And
Home run!
It's a home run for Ryan Berger.
3-run home run. I called it, Derek. 3-run shot.
3-run home run for Ryan Berger. And it's 3-0 Frontier. How about that? The Bobcats have struck early.
And they are getting off to a good start against this Shawnee Saints softball team today with no outs and a 3-run home run.
And that one was just gone, and the ball is still out there.
Yes. And that was a far home run, too. It wasn't one of those home runs that barely make the fence. It cleared it by a good 20, 30 yards, maybe.
Well, now you have Madison Shipley at the plate. Madison playing
Let's
left.
see if she can get a solo shot now. Start a home run rally.
Madison, the left fielder for Frontier. Pitch on the way to Madison. Ball, that was low and in the middle. Madison, by the way, sporting a .500 batting average, does have 3 home runs, 4 doubles, and a triple to her credit. Going into today's game. Pitch on the way. Madison swings it out. That was good. And it's going to drop in the green to left.
And this is going to be a double, maybe a triple.
For a double for Madison.
Double for Madison. And this Frontier Bobcat or Frontier Lady Bobcats are getting off to a very good start. Everybody that came to the plate so far has gotten on base.
I was just say for Madison again, another deep hit, this time over to left center, and a double right there. No out so far for the Bobcats. Right now they lead 3-0 over Shawnee.
With a runner on second base. See if she can get a 2-run shot here.
Pitch on the way. That one's inside. Could not find the zone. That's Kylie Ginsey. Actually, that was a strike. My mistake. So Kylie Ginsey of Du Bois, Illinois, south of Nashville, up at the plate. Ginsey, .447 batting average, 4 doubles of the season. 7 home runs. Actually leads the team. Kylie's a strong hitter. Pitch on the way. Looks at that one. That was a ball a little too high. Madison over at second. Nobody on the corners. No outs so far. 1-1 the count. 3-0. Frontier leading Shawnee. Kylie over the place. Saw Kylie yesterday as well. Over at Breakfast with the Bunny event. Pitch on the way. This one's hit. Foul back. On deck, by the way, is Selena Luna, the third baseman. Followed by her is Carly Bean and then Morgan Carr. Working away about the middle of the lineup here. No outs so far for the Bobcats.
Bobcats are leading 3-0 in the first inning.
That one's low and outside.
And it's a
and Madison steals third.
That was a great steal by her.
2-2 the count. Frontier not wasting any time here. They've got their first points up on the board and looking to do some more damage.
They're stealing bases left and right.
Very aggressive base running by Frontier so
and
far.
And very aggressive offense Frontier has. That's one of their advantages.
Oh, it's foul back. Two and two the count. No outs here. Kylie up at the plate still. Kylie Gansey again from Du Bois, Illinois, south of Nashville. Pitch on the way to Kylie. This one's hit. This one's a shallow pop. That may be catchable. It looks like it is, and Shawnee's able to catch it first out for Frontier. But you got Madison over at third. So Selena Luna comes up to the plate. Luna's got some power. In fact, Selena, right now of the season, 420. That's her average. And she is second on the team in home runs with 6. 5 doubles and a triple added to her credit. Football saying, way to hit the ball, girls. High football. Football 276 JS. That one's a ball. Again, live chat is open and active. If you want to say hi to us, we'll give you a shout out in return. Luna up at the plate. Luna. Madison over at third. Nobody on first and second. Pitch on the way. Luna looks at that one, throw over to third, and Madison safe at third. Oh, third baseman bobbled that one. That could have went out in the outfield right there. 2-0 the count, 1 out here.
3-0. Lady Bobcats are leading.
Like to do some more damage here, Anthony. Pitch on the way, inside.
3-0 count.
That's a strike.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 count.
2-1 count.
Greenlee trying to get to the inside part of the plate. You mentioned it earlier, Anthony, and whereas Bean for Frontier was aiming for the outside part of the plate. So an interesting matchup between both pitchers.
One's on the inside, one likes the outside.
Yeah. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over Luna.
This is a home run.
That one is going to be gone by Luna.
2-run home run. 5-0 in the first inning for the Lady Bobcats.
That ball went up so high, it was tracked by satellites. Luna with the moonshot, and it's 5-0 Frontier. My goodness. 2 home runs as the Bobcats say, see ya.
If I'm Coach Jeremy Ellis or Marty Slover, I am happy with this performance by the girls so far.
And Anthony, I tell you what, 5-0. What a starter for Frontier. And you know what? They just keep on piling on the hits. They keep on being aggressive on the bases.
And all their runs came from homers, too.
By the way, I want to say, okay. This is Charlene of football. Hi, Charlene. This is Madison Shipley's mom. Madison waved to me earlier, by the way. 5-0. Frontier leading Shawnee. 2 home runs in this inning. A three-run home run by Ryan Berger earlier, then just that 2-run shot from Selena Luna. Carly Bean, the starting pitcher, up at the plate. Carly with 383 batting average. No home runs yet of the season.
See if she can get her first one.
Tell you what, good time to do it. Solo shots do happen. 5-0.
And it's a good chance by what we've seen from this Bobcat team so far.
Boy, talk about the hitting.
Yeah, that's one of their advantages in this game, I noticed.
Inside and low. Talking to Marty Slover before the season started, he said, Derek, this team can hit. And I tell you what, Coach Slover's right.
Yeah, he is correct.
You can see why, Anthony. They've been working on her hitting.
Yeah, they're sending the ball over the fence. It's not barely. And this is popped up.
That's going to be
foul, and it is not caught.
Not caught. It's going over to left.
It is a 2-1 count, 1 out. Bobcats are up 5-0 in the 5th inning.
By the way, would also like to mention, we're going to be naming our Bobcat softball player of the game. This is going to be after every game that we do from here on for the remainder of the season. Christina Copa, Country Financial, sponsoring our Bobcat softball player of the game. We'll announce that after the conclusion of the first game and after the second game as well. Pitch on the way. Curry looks at that one. That was just inside.
3-1 count, 1 out. Lady Bobcats are winning 5-0 still.
3-1. Again, 5-0, as you mentioned. Frontier still in the first inning and bottom of the first. Greenlee looking to get her second out here. Pitch on the way. This one's hit, foul back. Bean with a nice rip at that one. So to get another ball. 3-2 the count's a full count on Bean. Greenlee, by the way, has yet to strike out anyone. So far, it's been Bobcats doing some hitting. A couple of home runs in this inning so far for them. Really playing well here. Great start to this one. Carly waiting to pitch. Greenlee waiting to sign. Nobody on the bases. 5-0 Frontier leads. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back over to the right. Getting good contact. Good at bat here so far for Bean.
Yeah, she is protecting the plate.
By the way, oops. By the way, on deck here, may want to lower my mic down a little bit here. By the way, on deck is Morgan Carr. Followed by her is Tinley Gilbert. Starting to work toward the end of this batting order. Bean. Pitch on the way. This was inside. Bean fouls this one. And Carr did a little hop, skip, and a jump to get out of the way of that speeding ball coming in. She may be doing the Cotton Eye Joe, I guess. All right. 5-0, 3-2 the count. Anthony's like, oh, great, you're going to get that song stuck in my head.
Sorry, a little bit too late for that.
Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back to the screen.
She is doing a real good job there protecting this plate.
Been a really good at-bat and making Greenlee work.
Yeah. She is not taking a strikeout. She's doing everything in her power to get on base.
Mm-hmm. If you're Coach Ellis and Coach Slover, you got to be pleased with his at-bat performance so far.
They're working her pinch count up.
Yeah. 3-2 the count on Bean. 1 out. Pitch on the way. Bean hits this one. Shallow pop. It's going to be on the left side. And it's caught by Shawnee. 2 outs, though. Good at-bat for Bean, nonetheless. And Morgan Carr comes up to the plate. Morgan Carr up at the plate. Carr sporting a .432 average. Has got 3 home runs to her credit. Also one of the pitchers for Frontier. Had a nice outing. 7 strikeouts down at Red Lake. Pitch on the way outside. By the way, Claire Vaughn saying, good afternoon, guys. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Claire. Appreciate it. Thanks for your help earlier as well. Morgan at the plate. Left-hander, waiting to pitch from Greenlee. 5-0 Frontier leads. 2 outs for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way outside. That's a strike. Outside part of the plate. This time Greenlee didn't go inside, went outside. Greenlee and the Saints looking to get the 3rd out of this inning while Frontier, nobody on the bases, but like to get another hit. Pitch on the way outside. Yeah, Valerie Greenlee came in sporting 11.57 earned run average. Does have, by the way, allowing 34 hits. This one's fouled back to the left. It's out of play. By the way, one thing of note, too, Anthony, I don't know if you follow the Bobcat softball Facebook page, but after every game they post like a little recap, but the girls always hold the ball in their hand, which they hit home runs off of. It's pretty neat.
We're going to have a couple this game.
Yeah. And then second game, too, who knows?
The whole team may hit a home run by the time both these games are over.
But, boy, what a great start to this one. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. That one's high. Nose music level to Carr. 2-2 the count. 2 outs so far. Deuce is wild up there on the scoreboard. Nobody on the bases. Carr. Designated hitter for the Bobcats. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over to right center. And that's going to be fielded right there by the center fielder. Morgan Carr gets a single. Nice single right there for Carr. Nice single over there for Carr, Anthony, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a nice hit.
Good piece of hitting, deep to right center.
And the thing about the Bobcats is they really take advantage of the gaps that Shawnee's giving them.
Yeah.
Every hit has either been a home run or been in a big gap.
And that's what you want, Anthony. You want to shoot for the gap. And now we got Tinley Gilbert, the shortstop of the plate.
Are we the second time around the?
No, we're still in the first round of the batting order.
Oh.
After Gilbert is Kaylee Halsema, and then we go back to the second round of the batting order. If we get there, that is. Carr at first, pitch on the way, high for Gilbert. Tinley, by the way, coming in with a .438 batting average. 9 doubles. That actually leads the team. 1 home run for Tinley. Hit that one about like a week and a half ago, that home run. Tinley from Katie's, Kentucky, home of the world's largest biscuit, by the way. Pitch on the way. This one's inside. And it takes 2 or 3 people to carry the rolling pin for that thing. It's huge. Seen photos of it, and I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Didn't you just eat?
I just ate, I know, and I'm getting hungry again.
She's calling you out, Derek.
Addie saw me eating lunch earlier, okay?
Yeah.
Gilbert, I got to talk about food here. It's lunchtime. Pitch on the way inside.
Believe it or not, Derek always has room for some food, you know.
Without food, we wouldn't be alive.
Yeah. And Derek knows some good spots to eat at, too.
I
Abby.
do.
If you ever want a good spot to eat, just ask Derek.
Just ask me. Eating recommendation, I'm telling you. Gilbert up at the plate. Nobody on second and third. Carr over at first. Pitch on the way. Tinley fouls that one back. 5-0, they lead. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Frontier.
Runner on first.
Yeah. And then Kaylee Halsema is on deck. Halsema the catcher for this game. And then we go back to the top of the batting order with Hadley Jarbo. But what a great inning so far for Frontier. Again, they lead 5-0. Pitch on the way from Greenlee. High. That was a good job by the catcher, too. That would have been a wild pitch. 3-2 the count on Gilbert. Gilbert steps in the batter's box, but
3-2 count.
Hands on the knob of the bat. Big pitch here. Greenlee. This one's fouled over to the right. 3-2 the count. Again, a couple of home runs by the Bobcats. Luna and Berger connecting. What a beautiful day for softball, I'll tell you what. Just a gorgeous day.
Yeah, after all the rain and stuff, it's
Yeah.
lucky to have a nice 60-degree, low windy, sunny day.
Feels like early spring. Pitch on the way. That one's low. And Gilbert's going to walk over to first. Good eye right there by Gilbert. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it, bud. Kaylee Halsema comes up to the plate. Or is that Jarbo?
Jarbo.
Oh, I'm Jarbo. Oh, okay. My mistake. I thought Halsema was catching it. My bad. She's the flex, the 2. My mistake. Coffee's wearing off. I'm trying to remember softball a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Been a while, yeah.
Just need a refresher.
Yep. So Jarbo at the plate. Excuse me. My mistake earlier. But Halsema is the catcher today. Hadley, by the way, had a single earlier in this inning. This one's hit over to right
Hit to
center.
the gap.
And that one is going to be caught by the right fielder. That was a nice hit right there by Jarbo, but just could not get that one to go into the green. But a great inning for the Bobcats.
Yeah.
So they lead 5-0 based on a couple of home runs by Ryan Berger and Selena Luna. Ryan with a 3 RBI home run and Luna with a 2 RBI home run as well. We'll take a break here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
We're all familiar with the 3 watts, what it is, what can it do for me, and what does it cost? At Country Financial, we can help you with the answers with insurance coverage to help protect what's most important to you, all at a price you can afford. So while you're juggling work and kids, while you're trying to keep an eye on your future, we'll make sure we're one of the first ones there when you need us most. What should you do next? Call Country Financial Representative Christina Copeland at 618-842-2185 to chat about your insurance needs.
Welcome back here to Southwest Park, down Billy Bruce Lane. Billy Bruce was my neighbor for years. Great man. Miss Billy, by the way. I'm Derek Dunn, Anthony Ukina alongside Anthony. Bobcats lead 5-0 after 1 complete inning.
Yeah. They're doing good in the field, too, so far this game. Only giving up 1 base.
But, Anthony, I tell you what, this Frontier team, they can just flat out hit the ball.
Geez, Addie's making me hungry of the Subway. Gosh.
Well, Anthony, you should have brought lunch with you.
I ate lunch for a game here.
By the way, Deborah is saying, okay, well, had the chat right there and just disappeared. Go to the top of the second inning, by the way. Better up here for Shawnee. This is Basenberg. This is Mia Basenberg, where's number 16, sporting a 100 batting average. That's a strike called. Carly Bean back on the mound, and Anthony Bean had a nice top of the first inning.
Yep.
And looking to continue that rhythm. This one's
is a
fouled
hit.
back. Yeah.
Yep.
Foul back. Two balls and 2 strikes is the count. No outs here. Just got away with the top of the second.
Hit right back to the pitcher as she could not field that. And it is thrown out as the third base comes over and makes the play.
That was Luna. That was a great throw and great recovery right there.
Yeah, that was a hard play for Luna to make, but she made it.
And Luna, by the way, that is a 5-3 putout. The first one we've seen of the day, by the way. And now we got Schenk up at the plate. This is Sydney Schenk. Pitch on the way. This one's bunted foul.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Or foul. I said out of bounds like a baseball or basketball.
Or football, right?
Yeah.
But that was not a bad bunt either. It just kind of went foul. Again, this is Sydney Schenk. Pitch on the way. High and outside. Couldn't find the zone. Carly Bean, by the way, 3 strikeouts so far. Has only walked 1 batter. But 22 devices on here, by the way. Thanks for watching. Pitch on the way. Inside. I think that was low, and it was. 2-1 the count. Top of the second again. Frontier leading 5-0. Carly, next pitch on the way. Ooh, that was inside. That may have been hit by the pitch, and I think she was, yeah.
Hit. What?
But that felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Like I already said, but that felt good.
Yeah, well. Looks like we got Gwen Munsell, coach to play. Gwen with a 182 batting average, a right-handed batter. Comes up to the plate. First plate appearance for her. And then on deck is Jaden Foster for Shawnee. By the way, Deborah saying, listening and cheering from Northern Indiana, Jib and Deb Van Leer, I guess. Kaylee Halsema, grandparents on the live chat. Hi, Deborah. Hope you and Jim are doing well. I hope I pronounced your last name right. Pitch on the way. That one's a strike.
That was a good pitch by Bean.
Yeah. Beating off to a good start already. 3 strikeouts so far. Got a runner over at first. Shawnee, pitch on the way. This one's hit over. And nice. Oh, get over second.
And she made the play at second.
Tanley Gilbert, great job. And that was a great job at the second baseman for Frontier. It was kind of scooping that ball, sliding it right over like that.
Yeah. Second base kind of deflected it and hit towards Gilbert, and Gilbert scooped it up and made the play.
That was a great play because that could have been that went right into the green. As well as hard hit grounders, but that is a second out though. No, it kept the runner at first at bay. This is Jaden Foster slaps that one foul. Foster, and then we have Caitlin Ketzel on deck for the Saints. Pitch on the way from Bean. Misses that one, another strike. Carly looking for her first strikeout of this inning so far as notch 3. Thanks, Deborah. I was hoping I got your last name pronounced right. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
She has 4 strikeouts, Bean does, for the game so far.
4 strikeouts, yes. Actually, one batter was hit by a pitch.
And one was walked.
Yeah, so far for Bean. We go to the bottom of the second. Frontier leading Shawnee 5-0 here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people. Free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Back here at Southwest Park, I'm Derek Dunn, Anthony Ukino alongside, and Bobcats lead 5-0 over Shawnee. We go to the bottom of the second. And it looks like it's going to be Abby Whiting coming to the play, followed by her be Ryan Berger, Madison Shipley, and if anyone were to get on, be Kylie Genzie.
Let's hope they all get on here.
Yeah.
Let's hope all 9 players get on base in this inning.
So Abby Whiting, the center fielder, comes up to play. Whiting got a walk back in the last inning.
And she is one of the 5 players that scored so far.
Yeah. Greenlee still on the mound. Valerie Greenlee, I should say, for Saints, still on the mound. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over to left to the shortstop. Throw over to first. High throw, but it's caught.
That was a great effort.
6-3 put out right there. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Anthony. Ryan Berger comes up to the way. Ryan had a 3-run home run. 4 Frontier in the last inning, and Anthony, that one was drilled. Pitch on the way to Ryan. Looks at that one, that's a strike. I think Ryan had that look, probably thinking I may swing for that one, but held back.
This inside corner is getting painted right now.
Mm-hmm. Just like Greg Maddox, he painted the corners quite a bit. Pitch on the way from Greenlee. That one's high and a ball inside again. 1-1 the count, 1 out for Frontier. 5-0, Bobcats lead. On deck is Madison Shipley. Pitch on the way from Greenlee. This one's high and outside. Couldn't find the zone. 2-1 the count. 1 out so far. Next pitch on the way. This one's hit over to right center.
Is this a homer?
And
no.
It's caught by the right fielder, right about the warning track. Just shy of the warning track. That was a deep fly out. One thing for sure, though, Anthony, the Bobcats, they're making good contact.
Yeah.
Making good contact on their hitting. And we got Madison Shipley at the plate. Madison, who had a double, going back to the first inning, the left fielder, Madison Shipley. Also one of the pitchers that the Bobcats have on roster. Madison has committed to play for Oakland City University. Pitch on the way, high.
Next year she's playing at Oakland City?
Next year she's playing Oakland City, yeah. Yeah, she committed to Oakland City, I think before the season, actually, if I'm not mistaken. There was a group photo taken. Next pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Oh, Madison was aiming for the Wabash River with that swing. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. 5-0, Bobcats lead. Pitch on the way from Greenlee. Madison looked up, that was just outside. Good eye right there by Madison.
2-1 count, 2 outs. Bobcats are winning 5-0 in the second inning.
By the way, on deck is Kylie Genzie. Madison, 1 for 1 so far today. Pitch on the way. This one's a high, shallow pop fly. Second baseman, no, it's going to be the shortstop, makes the catch. Bobbled that one a little bit. A quick 3-up and 3-down inning for the Bobcats here. Could not get any hits that time. We go to the top of the third. Score so far, 5-0 here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all. Mark your calendars for April 8th, 2024, because Fairfield, Illinois is the place to be for the 2024 total solar eclipse. With events for all ages, all weekend long, you won't want to be anywhere else. Follow the event on Facebook and Instagram at Solar Eclipse Fairfield to be the first to know about anything and everything Solar Eclipse 2024. You can also check out cityoffairfieldillinois.com/solar eclipse for a running list of unique places to stay in Fairfield, Illinois, the center of it all.
All right, we got Shawnee coming up to the plate. This is Ketzel who's coming up. This one's over to pitcher Bean. Throw first and out.
Great That's fielded great by Bean.
At top of the third, Frontier leading 5-0. Thanks for joining us here on Bobcat Nation. Glad to have you on board with us on this Sunday afternoon. I keep wanting to say Saturday. It feels like a Saturday to me.
I wish it was summer already, Derek.
Well, hey, my birthday's during the summer, 4th of July, so I can't wait for it either. Pitch on the way. That's a strike. Cut the outside part of the plate that time for Bean. Let's see here. We have, that's not Greenlee, I don't think, no. Is this Micho? Yeah, this is Micho, okay. Had to look real quick to see the number. So we go back to top of the batting order with Caitlin Micho up the plate. Michelle with batting average of 200. Struck out back in the first right there by Bean. 5-0. And that's a ball. 2-2 the count, 1 out for the Saints of Shawnee. From Owen, Illinois, down in deep southern Illinois. Pitch on the way, outside.
3-2 count, 1 out.
So far, Bobcats lead 5-0. They didn't score any in the second inning, but pitch on the way from Bean. This one slapped over left. That's going to be fouled. Foul. So 3-2 the count. So Michelle again comes back up to the plate. Pitch on the way. And she gets walked. So far, by my count, besides the hit by pitch earlier in the second, that's a second walk, given up by Bean. Memphis Lassiter comes up to the plate. Okay. Making sure. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next pitch on the way. Outside. That's a strike from Bean to Lassiter. Next pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's a strike. 5-0 Frontier leading, 1 out so far for the Saints of Shawnee. Got a runner over in first by way of Michelle. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And a strikeout for Bean. That's our 4th of the day. Now we got Kaylee Spence coming up to the plate. Spence, by the way, was walked last time up. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled over to the right.
And it almost smoked a truck.
No, Anthony, was that be your truck over there?
Nope.
Wasn't yours? Okay.
I parked right behind the building.
I parked right behind the building, too, far away out. You saw where I parked out.
Yeah, I didn't park in the grass. I parked right behind this dugout.
I'm just glad I didn't get parked. I'm glad I didn't park where there was like that water, how much it's rained,
I backed in, too, hoping that they don't hit me. Hit the windshield at least.
Eddie was wanting to go mud nut there in the field earlier. All right, 0-2 the count, 2 outs. This one's hit. This is catchable, by the way, and it's caught by the first baseman for Frontier.
You may see Addie out there rolling around in the mud after this game, Eric.
Nice job there by Kylie Ginsey. We go to the bottom of the third. 5-0 Frontier leading Shawnee here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
Owners Madeline Land and Zach Pollard at Wayne County Abstract in Fairfield want to wish the Bobcats a great season. Serving Wayne, White, Edwards, Wabash, Jefferson, Hamilton, and Clay counties, Wayne County Abstract can help with any title, abstract, or closing work when you're buying or selling property. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 318 East Main in Fairfield. Call 618-842-4121 or like them on Facebook.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Frontier leading Shawnee 5-0. Anthony, so far, great hitting by the Bobcats. Great pitching as well from Carly Bean.
Yes. She has not given up a run yet. She's given up 2 bases. No, 3, sorry.
Yeah, and all 3 of them have been by way of, well, a couple by walks and 1 by hit by pitch.
You can't strike them all out. You're going to walk some.
Kylie Ginsey comes to the plate. Ginsey at a fly out over at first. Looking for our first hit of the day. So far 0 for 1. Live chat is open, by the way. You want to say hi to us? We'll give you a shout out in return. Kylie up at the plate. On deck, by the way, is Selena Luna, followed by Carly Bean, and then Morgan Carr. That's a strike to Ginsey. 0-1 the count. Next pitch on the way to Kylie. This one's hit over. That's going to go to the gap. And Kylie may get a single out of it. She's going to stop right there first. Maurice Lover saying, all right, Kylie, you get a single out of it. Nice piece of hitting right there from Ginsey.
Yeah, he was saying, let's not get too cocky with it. And let's just take our base, 1 base at a time.
Selena Luna comes up to the plate. Luna had a deep shot over at left field. A 2-run homer for Luna back in the first inning. Always good to get a hit, to start off an inning. Always good to see that for your offense. Luna up at the plate, pitch on the way. Luna hits this one. That one's fouled back, out of play. Look out over there.
Oh, and it smoked the building.
Oh, the building's taken a lot of dents and dings over the years.
I think it's used to it.
Yeah.
It's immune to the pain.
Oh, it is. Luna comes back into the batter's box. Carly Bean on deck. 5-0 Frontier leading. 0-1 the count on Luna. Pitch on the way. Outside, that's a ball. Oh, throw over to the shortstop over there. Whew, that was kind of dangerous right there. As Ginsey probably could have took off. All right, Luna up at the plate still. 1-1 the count. No outs here for the Bobcats. Got away with the bottom of the third. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed by Luna. Ginsey going to go over to second.
Safe by a long
slides,
shot.
Yeah.
It is a 1-2 count, no outs. Bobcat softball is up 5-0 in the third inning.
1-2 the count on Luna. Good aggressive base running right there by Ginsey. Now in scoring position. Bobcats lead 5-0. Like to tack on more here. Pitch on the way. Looks on that one outside. Good eye right there by Luna.
2-2 count for Luna.
And by the way, Anthony, one thing of note, the Bobcat batters, they have been patient at bat.
They've been working Shawnee's pitch count up.
This one's hit over, and that one's caught right there by the shortstop.
And that is the first out.
Yeah. Little fly out to short. Carly Bean up at the plate. Bean, followed by her is Morgan Carr.
We are sorry for the music in the background, too.
Yeah, we apologize for that.
Doing our best to try to block it out.
Yeah. It's part of the game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Pitch on the way to Bean. Looks at that one. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. We got Ginsey over at second in scoring position. 1 out for the Bobcats offense. 0-1 the count on Carly Bean. Morgan Carr on deck. Bean looks at this one. Pitch on the way to Greenlee. This one's hit over to right center.
And she's going to run to third base.
Oh, bobbled it. Drops it.
She dropped it.
Center fielder drop it.
As there is a runner on first and second now. As Carly Bean is surprised that she got on base from that.
Watch it. I thought the center fielder had to just bobble off her glove. Now, Addie, would that be an error then? It would be an error. Yeah, on the center fielder. That's what I thought.
Addie is our knowledge for that stuff.
Hey, Addie played softball from Benton. That's where Addie's from Benton, home of the Rangers. Morgan Carr
We only know so much about this game.
This one's hit over
Is
to
this
right
out?
center.
That's a good, and that is a home run.
No, off the wall.
No.
Off the wall.
And 2 runs are scoring. No, 1 run.
1 run will score. That's Genzi.
Yeah, Genzi from second base is going to score. As there's a runner on first and third now, as the hitter for Bobcat smoked the Carter trucking sign.
Yeah, Morgan Carr. That was a deep right center shot. Now, Genzi was able to come home. And then you had Carly Bean, who's now over at third. Nobody on second here. Runners at the corners. Tinley Gilbert up at the plate. And Gilbert, with a deep hit in the green, shoot for the gap right here. Could get a runner in. 6-0.
A base hit, like Coach Ellis and Slover would say, a base hit scores.
And Gilbert was really one to hit that one to Lawrenceville. That one swung on and missed.
If I'm Coach Slover, I would send the first base to second base because they're not going to throw it more than likely.
Gilbert, the shortstop, by the way, was walked, looking for our first hit of the day. Tinley.
It's 1 out, be a sacrifice. She steals second. Runner at third, you don't usually throw to second.
Pitch on the way. Looks at that one. That's a strike on Gilbert. Oh, 1-1 the count on Tinley. 1 out so far. Runners on the corners. You got Bean over at third. You got Carr over at first by way of the center field error. Pitch on the way from Greenlee. This one's smoked. Foul back. Good contact right there by Gilbert. Just went foul. Then we go back to the top of the bag where Hadley Jarbo. Still in the bottom of the third. Bobcats 1 out. 1-2 the count. Tinley Gilbert.
A lot of support for Tinley.
Pitch on the way. Outside a ball. This is a big at bat here for Frontier. Like to extend the lead a little bit. Well, they always say try to get a bigger cushion. 6-0 Bobcats lead. Tacked on 1 run here in the bottom of the third. Looking to tack on more here. Runners on the corners. Bean over at third. Carr over at first. Pitch on the way. This one's hit by there by Gilbert.
Gone?
This one is
yeah,
going back.
Gone.
And it is
gone!
Tinley Gilbert, a 3-run home run, and Frontier extends their lead.
And that's the second 3-run shot for the game for the Lady Bobcats.
Oh, Tinley. Great to see Tinley get a home run. 9-0 Bobcats. And boy, Anthony, the contact on it, that was a great piece of hitting from Tinley Gilbert.
Yes, it was. You can usually tell a softball game is by the contact if it's gone.
And it was just a towering shot.
There's a lot of good hits today. 9-0 third inning.
Frontier with the lead. Hadley Jarbo coming to the plate. Jarbo, by the way.
And there's going to be a pitching change for Shawnee as number 20 is coming in.
Okay, you say number 20, is that
Yes.
right, Anthony? That would actually be Jaden Welch.
Yeah, Jaden Welch is pitching for Shawnee now.
By the way, we'd like to mention our sponsors real quick. Let me go ahead and do that. Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland, Country Financial. They're our sponsor of the player of the game. We'll announce that following this first game. RJ Marketing, Blacks, Flowers and Gifts, Wayne County Abstract, F&B, People's National Bank, and Bears Flooring. So Welch right now will be taking a few warm-up tosses out there on the mound. Would also like to remind you as well, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to us here on Mule Nation as well as Bobcat Nation on the YouTube channels. For Mule Nation, by the way, I'd like to mention to you our next broadcast. That is going to be, let me see, today's the 26th. So we're looking at tomorrow, softball at Clay City at 4:30. That's on Mule Nation. As for Bobcat Nation, in the days ahead here, next one will be on the 30th versus Vincennes. This will be baseball hosting Vincennes University. You can check out these schedules on our Facebook pages at both Bobcat Nation and Mule Nation. But Anthony, let's talk about this. Frontier leading 9-0. Tinley Gilbert, a 3-run shot to left center field. And boy, I tell you what, the Bobcats as a team hitting the ball really well today. They're patient at bats. The pitching from Bean has also been good as well. Been a good overall team performance so far.
There's been 2 3-run shots for the Lady Bobcats today so far, and another 2-run shot.
Yeah, the 3-run shot was by Ryan Berger. Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, there's a hornet up here, or wasp.
Wasp. Okay, well, Anthony, I tell you what, just don't smack me in the head when you try to kill it. All right.
I'm not going to be the one to try to do that.
Well,
I'll let Addie come over here and try to smack it away.
Addie will just grab a big old volleyball out there and just clobber it. All right. Hadley Jarbo up at the plate for Frontier. Looks at that one. That was inside for Welch. Welch with their first toss of the day.
As long as that wasp stays away from us, we're fine.
Yeah. I got stung by a wasp one time while I was shopping locally in town at Save-A-Lot. Grabbing a bottle of juice, and a wasp stung me on the finger, and that hurt. By the way, Nixie saying, "Go Bobcats." Hi, Coach.
Addie will protect us from this wasp. Yeah, she was over here backing up.
I don't know where it went to.
It's right up there. Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on it. Don't worry.
All right. Please do, Anthony. If you have to use my hat or whatever, go ahead.
I have my own
yeah,
hat.
all right. Oh, yeah, you do, don't you? All right.
I got a shoe that'll work a lot better than that.
There you go. A Bigfoot shoe.
Yeah.
3-0, the count on Jarbo. Hitter friendly count, that is, as well.
Yeah, I don't think that wasp would like a size 9 shoe. Size 11, actually. My bad.
Actually, here, use my size 13 if you want.
Yeah.
Jarbo, looking at this one, pitch on the way from Welch and just walk. Oh, that's a strike. Okay. High and inside, but managed to find the zone. Bobcats lead 9-0. Tinley Gibble with the 3-run shot in this inning. Ryan Berger connected on a 3-run home run back at the first. And Selena Luna with a 2-run home run. And walked as Jarbo. Good at bat for Jarbo. Abby Whiting be coming up to the plate. Abby so far was walked back in the first, was the victim of a 6-3 putout back in the second.
And we are sorry for this walkout music in our stream.
We're just trying to keep everything in line here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Coach Nixie, by the way, we'd also like to mention Nixie and the volleyball team went 2-1 down there in Mississippi. So over the weekend on Friday and Saturday, congratulations on the successful road trip,
She's
Coach.
in our live stream chat
Yeah.
saying, "Go Bobcats!"
Nixie,
with exclamation marks on that.
Yeah, Nixie's the athletic director here at the college. Does a great job, and always enjoyed talking to Coach.
She's a very sweet lady.
Oh,
She treats us right when we stream these games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Big supporter of Bobcat Nation. 9-0, 0-2 the count. I work at the college, Anthony.
Yeah.
And Nixie has been a great friend and a great colleague of mine. Another great co-worker to me. And a great coach, too.
Yeah, and she treats me and Mark and
Yeah,
Claire and all of us right. She gets us food and makes sure we're warm and there's cold.
well fed. And
games, yep.
0-2 the count. That one is in the dirt. 1 out for the Bobcats so far. 1-2 the count. Okay. 1-2 the count. 9-0. Frontier leading. Runner on first, by the way. And Jarbo. Again, this is Abby Whiting at the plate. Pitch on the way to Whiting. Abby looks at that one and throw it to first, and save at first is Jarbo standing up. 2-2 the count. That's been another big story today for the Bobcats. The aggressive base running, trying to steal bases when the time is right. Welch on the mound for the Saints of Shawnee. Pitch on the way. That one was high, but managed to not get in the zone. Couldn't drop down. 3-2. It's a full count on Whiting. On deck is Ryan Berger. Three and two the count. Full count now on Whiting. Pitch on the way. This one. And Abby connects on this one. Left center has been caught right there by the center fielder. Quick throw over first. Sliding is Jarbo.
2 outs for the third inning. And all of our runs so far came from the first in this inning so far.
Ryan Berger, her third plate appearance today, had a 3-run home run back in the first. Had a fly out to right field in the second. Welch waits the sign. Pitch on the way to Ryan inside. Low and inside. Jarbo going to go for second and steals second. Puts her big old paw right there on the bag. Good aggressive base running by Jarbo.
That was a great slide by her, too.
Yeah.
As she slid for the back corner of the base.
On deck is Madison Shipley. Berger. Pitch on the way. That's a strike. Catcher about to throw over to second where Jarbo was at.
She started to run towards her.
9-0. Bobcats lead Shawnee. 1-1 the count. On Berger. Ryan. Looks like, whoa!
This wasp is getting a little close.
Oh, this one's hit over to center. Center fielder backs up, makes the catch, and that'll be the third out.
It's in your territory right now, Addie.
Well, we go to the top of the fourth, and the Bobcats lead Shawnee 9-0, all thanks to a 3-run home run from Tinley Gilbert. We go again, top of the fourth, Frontier leading Shawnee 9-0. At FNB, we believe in us, not us the bank, us the farmers, us the families, us the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender. All right. We'd like to remind you that sponsors here on Bobcat Nation, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland Country Financial, RJ Marketing, Blacks, Flowers, and Gifts, Wayne County Abstract, FNB, People's National Bank, and Bears Flooring. If you have an opportunity, please thank them for their sponsorship of Bobcat softball here on Bobcat Nation. Bobcats are 11-7 overall, looking for their 12th win of the season, looking to extend their winning streak to 5 straight, I believe. I think that's right. I have to double check and make sure. Oh, you all right, Anthony? Okay, so Carly beat. Oh, whoa! Anthony trying to go after the wasp right there. And he scared it away. He says, "All right."
I just barely missed it.
All right. Anthony had to get up and try to move the wasp around a little bit. We're back underway right now, and there is. Let's see who this is. I believe it's Spence, I think. Let me check and make sure. I had my head down for a moment. Okay, this is Seep. My mistake. Seep up at the plate. Peyton Seep. Swung on and missed right there by Seep. Good pitch right there from Bean. Seep was a victim of a strikeout back in the first. Second at bat for her. 9-0 Frontier leading Shawnee. Next pitch on the way. This one is foul back.
Are we going to have Coach Jeremy Ellis or Marty Silver give a post-game interview after
Probably
the second game?
After the second game, we'll try to get an interview with Coach Jeremy Ellis. Next pitch on the way. Looks at that one and high. For Seep. On deck, by the way, is Basenberg and then Shank and then Munsell. Get 9-0 Frontier Lane, 2-2 the count. No outs for Shawnee. Pitch on the way. This is foul back. Foul back to the screen. Anthony blinked at time, so did Addie. I didn't.
Oh, I was spacing out.
Bean waits the sign from Halsma, who's done a great job catching today as well. This one's hit over. This is a towering high ball over to right center. And caught right there is by the right fielder for Frontier. I think it's, I think you're right, it is Cat. It was Ryan out there.
Addie's over here memorizing all the names and everything.
Hey, right. I mean, Addie's an athlete. She knows all these players. Basenberg up at the plate. Looks at that one. It was a ball. This is Mia Basenberg. Mia up at the plate. Was the victim of a 5-3 putout back in the second. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back. Again, 9-0 Frontier leading Shawnee. 1-1 the count, 1 out so far for Shawnee. Frontier, again, 3 home runs hit by the Bobcats as a team. Next pitch on the way. Low it in the dirt. Bean looking for her first strikeout this inning as well. So far, Bean's got 4 strikeouts of the game. Looking for her 5th one. 2-1 the count. Whoops.
Our camera is having difficulties right now.
Yeah, let's. I just now realized that too, Anthony. My mistake. We'll try to see here if maybe we. Sorry about that, folks. We'll try to get the camera up here going for you. Let me see here for a moment here, folks. Sorry about this.
It turned off.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it's like died.
Okay. We'll keep. Anthony, you go ahead and settle that. I'll go ahead and keep announcing here.
Okay, it's on now.
Okay, this one's hit over to Gilbert, who could not field it.
Okay, it should be back on, yep.
It is back on. Sorry about that, folks. Just now noticed the camera went off for a little bit. Apologize for
Yukina
that.
to the rescue.
Good job, Anthony. Thank you for that. Basenberg was able to get on first. We're going to say that was an error on Tinley. So Basenberg on first. Schenk is up at the plate. Sydney Schenk. Pitch on the way. Oh, it went off again, Anthony.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Here, turn it down real quick while you fix that.
It keeps turning off and on. The power cord?
Is the power cord plugged in?
No.
You gotta plug it in.
HDMI. Where's the power cord? In the bag.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. All right. Well, Anthony goes, fetches that. We're, again,
Yeah, I'll fetch it like I'm a dog.
should be in the side pocket, Anthony. We'll keep on announcing here. This was popped up. Shall pop fly. Bean could not capitalize on it, and it will be a single that time for Schenk. No, camera bag.
Oh.
Munsell. Yeah, we'll try to get the camera back up here, folks. I apologize for that. Do something real quick. Pitch on the way. That one's fouled over to the right.
This?
Yeah, that's it. Just plug it in to the camera.
You want to plug that in down there if there's room for it for me, please? And then this goes...
It goes right here if you look. Right there. Oops. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back.
Yeah, of course if that's not there, it should be.
Okay. Should be coming on here. Again, folks, trying to get the camera back on here for you. In the meantime, we'll call it as it is. Munsell, there we go. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that. There we go.
You're welcome.
Did you get in there? Oops. Easy. Okay. Runners on first and second for Shawnee. I apologize for that, folks.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
This little seat bench is tight area to squeeze into.
Yeah, it is. Not a lot of room here. Okay, let me see. Munsell's up at the plate, followed by there be Foster. Pitch on the way. This one is fouled over to the right. Kind of slapped at that one. 0-2 the count. 1 out here. Frontier leading 9-0. Shawnee's got a couple of runners on, by the way. Runners on first and second. And I think maybe the first time today they've actually got a runner in scoring position. I could be wrong on that, but
No, you are correct.
that's what I was thinking. This one's popped up high. It's going to be out of play. Hits the roof of the Shawnee dugout. Bean will get another ball. 0-2 the count. A Munsell. Foster be coming up here on deck. Followed by her is Ketzel, Caitlin Ketzel. Pitch on the way. This one is hit over. Oh, great catch by Luna. Throw over to first. Double play. What a great job by Luna.
Luna is.
Luna with a great catch here to
Yes.
throw over to first. What a great double play that
Fast
was.
reaction.
All right, 9-0 Frontier leading Shawnee. We go to the bottom of the fourth here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
There's only so much time in the day. That's why People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with P&B To Go mobile banking. P&B To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with P&B To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Southwest Park. I'm Derek Dunn, Anthony Ukina alongside. As we got Frontier coming to the plate here. They lead 9-0 here as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. I believe, let me see here. I think it's A.J. Middleton, isn't it? I think anyway, Eddie. I'm not
Eddie
sure.
will confirm it. Is
Is
that
it-
AJ
is
Milton?
It, is it Middleton? It's Middleton, yeah. So A.J. Olivia Middleton comes up to the plate. Yep. There's the old AC/DC music. All right. Well, when you hear the AC/DC music for Bobcat softball, you know AJ's coming up to bat. So Olivia Middleton will come up to the plate. On the mound for Shawnee, it's Jade Welch. All right. There you go. All right. There you go. 0-2. Middleton, pitch on the way. That one's outside and high. This is AJ's first action of the day. Let me go ahead and mention the stats here so far for Olivia. Olivia so far sporting a 381 average. Coming in. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over
Right
to center
up the
field.
gap.
And that one is going to be a single for AJ. Good piece of hitting up the middle for AJ. AJ with her first hit of the day. How about that? That one was just smoked to center. She was in place of Jarbo. So, actually, let me see real quick here. Make sure I have this right. Okay, that's Genzi. Okay, she was in place of Whiting, I think. Is that right? No, wait. Who am I on? Genzi, my mistake. What am I thinking? Okay. Okay, yeah, she was in place of Shipley. Okay. I put it on the wrong blank. Who would have thought? Ooh.
And she got hit.
Yeah, she got hit by the pitch.
That feels nice. She's going to have a nice shiner to show everybody tomorrow.
I don't think so. Maybe a bruise. Selena Luna comes up to the plate. Live chat is open, by the way. If you want to say hi to us, we'll give you a shout out in return at Bobcat Nation. Luna up at the plate. Luna had a 2-run home run earlier back in the first. That's a strike right there. Oh, good job by AJ getting the second right on time. Whew, Genzi over at first. Luna also had a fly out to shorten the third. Bottom of the fourth here, Luna. 1 out of 2 so far of the day. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over as we fouled over to the left. Just a long strike right there for Luna. Actually went over to the bullpen for the practice mound. Like, hey, we'll take an extra ball. Why not? 9-0 Frontier leading Shawnee. 0-2 the count on Luna. No outs here. Runners on first and second for the Bobcats. Welch gets the sign. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back. On deck is Carly Bean and then Morgan Carr. Luna, Warner Robins, Georgia native. Home with the Georgia Peaches. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back. (9-0) Frontier leading, 0-2 the count on Luna. 0-2 the count. Pitch on the way for Welch. Swung on and missed. That'll be a strikeout right there for Welch. But my count, that's the first strikeout of the day as a team for Shawnee. Carly Bean comes up to the plate.
There's some fire music.
Yeah. Anthony bobbing his head along. Bean. Pitch on the way to her. Outside. AJ. There's that Wasp again. There we
Yeah,
go.
he's keeping his distance from me.
Fly away, Wasp. Fly away. We don't need you here.
I don't want to kill you.
Well, he tried killing it earlier, and there
Yeah,
it is
and
on
I
the fence.
missed.
He missed.
I swung for the fences and missed.
Swing and a miss. How about that? 2-0 the count on Bean. On deck is Morgan Carr. Followed by her be Tinley Gilbert. 9-0 Frontier leading Shawnee Saints. Pitch on the way inside. Not hit by a pitch, but pretty close though.
3-0 count.
Welch trying to find the inside part of the play. 3-0 the count. Hitter friendly count for Bean. If Bean were to get on, it would be a bases loaded situation for Frontier, which the Bobcats have not had today yet. Not had the bases loaded yet, but they come close. Pitch on the way. Looks at that one. That's a ball. Good eye right there by Bean. Now bases are loaded. You got Morgan Carr coming up to the plate.
Let's see if she can get a grand slam real quick.
We have not yet seen any grand slam. Jeremy Yell's going to call time real quick. Oh, Kaylee Halsema. Okay, so Halsema is going to be in place of Carr. Let's take a look at the stats real quick for Halsema, if I can find them on here. Halsema, 250 average, has not made a home run yet this season. But Halsema's done a great job behind the plate today for the Bobcats. First action for her. And then on deck, I think it's Tinley Gilbert. Yeah, there's Gilbert right there on the on-deck circle. Okay.
She's had a good game so far.
Halsema's been good behind the plate today. She's done a good job, her and Bean both.
The team overall has had a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. Welch getting a sign. Bases loaded situation for Frontier. First time we've seen that today. Hit by the pitch. And AJ slides and is out of home. I thought Halsema got hit by the pitch
I
right
thought she
there.
did too.
Halsema's still up there. AJ out at home. So no runner scores. 2 outs, though, for the Bobcats. Halsema at the plate. Now this time you got runners on second and third. A brief moment of having bases loaded for Frontier. Next pitch on the way. This one's hit over to left. Third baseman having trouble fielding this one and can do nothing about it. Safe at second. And Halsema with an RBI single. Make it be 10-0. Okay, Halsema's going to check out. Out there first now is Morgan Carr. Okay, so I want to make sure of that. Gilbert comes up to the plate. Oh, no one came home, by the way, Eddie? Okay, I thought someone did. My mistake.
Yeah, I thought somebody ran home. I thought they did. Yeah, because there was a runner on third.
10-0, yeah.
Yeah.
So 10-0 Frontier. Tinley Gilbert at the plate. Gilbert had a 3-run home run back into third.
Addie just has a lot to do right here. She has to do walk-up songs and everything and the scoreboard.
Oh, that one way outside. Gilbert's good up front right there for a little bit. Now runners on second and third. And Gilbert up the plate. Gilbert was walked back in the first, had a 3-run home run back in the third. And Anthony, another opportunity here for the Bobcats.
To score.
Yeah, to score 2 outs here. 1-0 the count on Tinley Gilbert. Pitch on the way. That went in the dirt again. And Bean is safe at home. They could be 11-0. Good aggressive base running right there by Carly Bean from third.
I thought she got hit twice already. This hitter has. Or is she?
Gilbert, no.
Yeah.
The ball has been in the dirt, and Gilbert has dodged them both. 2-0 the count, Tinley Gilbert. Welch trying to find the zone. Runner on third, and Carr. Gilbert behind at the plate. Pitch on the way from Welch. Looks at that one. Ball got away, and Carr's like, I'm going to stay over here at third. A 3-0 the count on Gilbert. Hitter friendly count for Tinley, so actually call her 10. Tinley at the plate. Pitch on the way. Outside, and it's a ball. So Tinley will go over to first. Tinley hustles back over to first. Now we got, I think, Hadley Jarbo coming to the plate. Yes, this is Hadley. Okay. Hadley had a single back in the first and a fly out to right. Later in the first inning, was walked in the third. Hadley looking to get her second hit of the day. 11-0, Frontier leading Shawnee. Bottom of the fourth, pitch on the way. This one's hit over to Hadley. Left center. Left fielder makes the catch, and that'd be 3 outs. We go to the top of the fifth. Frontier leading Shawnee. 11-0 here on Bobcat Nation, powered by RJ Marketing.
RJ on Main, Fairfield's newest event venue. Located at 200 East Main in downtown Fairfield. With tables and chairs for up to 60 people. Free Wi-Fi, an open floor plan, full kitchen, full bath, and lots of new updates, while keeping the building's historical charm. RJ on Main is the perfect place for your next event. Contact RJ on Main today by calling 618-315-3611 or book online at raylanjames.com/RJ on Main.
Back here at Southwest Park, Desi Powers on the mound for Frontier. Remember her a few weeks ago when she pitched against Oakland City JV. So good to see Desi out there for Frontier. We'll pull up some stats here for you regarding Desi. Destiny Powers, but they call her Desi. Sporting an ERA of 9.15. It's pitched 13 innings so far. So Desi Powers has committed to play at Oakland City University as well. Desi, the right-handed hurler. And that one's outside, but boy, had a lot of zip to that one, though. Bobcats, Anthony, so far, offense has been clicking. 11 runs scored, 5 in the first, 0 in the second. Oh, that one slapped to go into green. That'd be a hit for Shawnee. That was Foster who connected on that one. Slaps that one over to right center. And, they played at 5 in the first, none in the second, but in the third, they played at 4 and 2 in the fourth. So
May just be 5 innings this game.
maybe 11-0. Frontier. Shawnee, though.
Shawnee has to score 2 to keep this game going.
That one's a strike. Down the middle to Caitlin Ketzel. By the way, our sponsors here, Bobcat Nation, Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copa Country Financial, RJ Marketing, Blacks, Flowers and Gifts, Wayne County Abstract, Fairfield National Bank, People's National Bank, and Bears Flooring. High pitch. That one's a ball. Thanks for joining us here on Bobcat Nation this afternoon. This one's hit over to short. Tinley throw over to second. Throw over first. No double play that time. But we're able to get one out, though.
Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice right there. Michelle up at the plate. That one's low and away, and runner will advance over to second. Thought about third, but say, well, I better slow down real quick. Be Ketzel over there at second. Michelle up at the plate. Michelle so far was struck out in the first, was walked back in the third. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed at that one. That was outside, but a strike for Desi. 11-0. Frontier leading Shawnee. Pitch on the way. Bobbled that one. Osman did outside. Again, we'll have the second game of this doubleheader for you here on Bobcat Nation between Frontier and Shawnee. So we'll end the stream after the first game. We'll come back to you with the second stream. 3-1 the count on Michelle. Caitlin Michelle. Pitch on the way. This one's slot foul to the left. 3-2 the count. 1 out so far for Shawnee. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A full count for Michelle. On deck is Memphis Lassiter. Pitch on the way. This one's fouled back. Spinner. It's like my pickleball days, a spinning pickleball on the ground. 3-2 the count. 11-0. Anthony shaking his head. His brother David plays.
Yeah. Derek gets all dressed up in his
I do.
In his outfit and
Hey,
he plays pickleball.
I gotta sport the pickleball attire, man.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way.
Yeah, you have that little headband you wear and you wear your shorts. It's not very common you see Derek in shorts. Addie's over here imagining it, laughing.
Addie is thinking, oh, dear gosh.
And you
all
have
right.
the biggest smile when you're playing too, when you're walking out.
And you know what? Look, man. I gotta sport the pickleball attire. I play.
Yeah.
I'm running up and down the court. Oh, that one was high. And over to third this time is going to be Ketzel. Shawnee looking to play their first run of the day.
May have to come play pickleball with you sometime, Derek, and show you up.
May have to, but Michelle was over to go first, by the way. 1 out here so far. Memphis Lassiter up at the plate. This one's hit over to right. That's going to drop in the green, and Shawnee will score their first run. This will be an RBI single. So Lassiter connects on an RBI single and make it be 11-1. Favor of Frontier. Shawnee able to get up on the scoreboard. And now you got Kaylee Spence up at the plate. Spence was walked back in the first. Pitch on the way from Desi. Outside. Runners on first and third. Desi with the pitch, inside. Again, runners on first and third for Shawnee. Just scored the first run of the day. Looking to tack on more here. They trail 11-1. Frontier with the lead. Pitch on the way. Inside swing at that one. Lassiter goes over to second. Got Michelle over at third. Lassiter over at second. Nobody on first. Spence at the plate. 1 out for the Saints. This one smoked foul to the left.
Shawnee's looking to get another run to stay in this game.
Trying to chip away if they can. 1 out.
Frontier can keep them to scoring no more runs. They will win this game in 5 innings.
Pitch on the way. This one's hit over to right. Oh, just went right over Kylie's head right there. A run will score, and another one will score for Shawnee. As Spence connects on that hit, generating 2 RBI. Make it be 11-3. Shawnee down, but able to play 3 so far in this inning. And now you got Peyton Seep at the plate.
13 is running for the girl that just made it on base.
Okay. Thank you for that, Anthony. You said 13, is that right for Shawnee?
Yep.
That would be, I don't have a 13. I don't have a 13 on here. Let me see. Wait, 13. Is it 13? It is.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have a 13 according to their official roster, so I don't know who that is. We'll say 13 over at first then. No, I don't see a 13 on here. Let me see if I can go back here. Yeah, there is no 13. I was never given a 13.
She's pitch running. What's down there? Does it say
I looked. Yeah, I took a photo of their lineup earlier. There's no 13 on there. It's usually no order. This one's hit over to left. Luna throw to first. Out at first is Seep on a 5-3 put out. 2 outs now. Yeah, Anthony, I don't have a 13.
Yeah, we don't.
Right, 2 outs here for Shawnee. 11-3. Frontier leading. Destiny Powers on the mound. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch right there from Dez. This is Basenberg. Mia Basenberg, the third baseman. Basenberg steps in the batter's box. Pitch on the way. Ooh, inside. Had some heat to that one. 1-1 the count, 2 outs for Basenberg. So we'll take a break in between games. We'll try to get the lineups here for the second game for you as well. Before we wrap up the first game live stream, we'll also announce the Christina Copeland Country Financial Player of the game as well. 2-1 is the count on Basenberg. 2 outs so far for the Saints. Pitch on the way. This swung on and missed. 2-2 the count. Deuces Wild up there on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Frontier, Desi, and the defense looking for their third out. Desi awaiting the sign. Going to call time here. Time's been called. Okay. Pitch on the way. This one is going to be fouled left. Shawnee trying to chip away at this Frontier lead. Got a runner over in second by way of number 13.
Mysterical number 13.
Yep.
It's a mystery.
Mystery.
If you know her name, you can type it in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you're a Saints softball fan, love to tell us. Please let us know. Again, I didn't have it down on the official roster. This one's fouled over to the right. It's been a good at-bat so far for Basenberg. Shawnee. 11-3. Deuces Wild again. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Desi looking for the K. They're outside. Good job by Halsema.
Full count.
Pitch on the way. This one's foul back. Three and two, the count's a full count, 2 outs here. Shawnee has a runner on in second, nobody on the corners. Desi looking for that strikeout. Bobcats defense is ready on, hands on deck, pitch on the way. And that's a ball. Ooh, that was close. Whew. All right. Basenberg now over first. Now we have coming up here Schenk. Sydney Schenk up at the plate. Schenk was hit by a pitch in the second, had a single back in the fourth. Pitch on the way, and actually we're getting pretty close. A few batters away now for reaching the batting order that started this inning for Shawnee with Foster. Schenk.
Oh.
Runners on first and second, pitch on the way. This one's head over to third. That's going to be ruled foul. 11-3. Frontier leading Shawnee. Top of the 5th inning. Shink. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over and out through the outstretched glove of Gilbert. 1 run will score and make it be 11-4.
Is this Shawnee's comeback?
Shink with a single. Right through past Tinley's glove. Now you got Munsell at the plate. This is Gwen Munsell. Up at the plate. Gwen looking for her first hit of the day. Pitch on the way. Low and inside. 11-4. Frontier leading Shawnee. The Saints have played at 4 so far in this 5th. They were scoreless up until this inning. Pitch on the way from Desi. Swung on and missed in the middle. Nice pitch right there from Desi. Runners on first and second for the Saints. Munsell at the plate. Next pitch. This one's hit over and goes right by Gilbert. And right between Gilbert and Luna. And runners right now, bases loaded for Shawnee by way of a single. And now we have, let's see who this is. This is Jaden Foster up at the plate. Foster had a single to start all this back in the 5th, so right now second round here for these Shawnee batters. Again, this innings all started with Foster with a single. It's kind of snowballed here. 11-4, bases loaded for the Saints of Shawnee. Desi Powers looking for a 3rd strikeout. 2 outs. Pitch on the way. And that's a strike. Inside part of the plate. 0-2 the count. Foster steps in the batter's box, hands on the knob of the bat. Waits the next pitch from Desi. On the way, outside and low. 1-2 the count. Desi gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here. Pitch on the way. Oh, that was aimed for the head. A good duck right there, and a run will score here. And it's 11-5, Frontier leading Shawnee. Runners on second and third. I'll make a note of that here. Next pitch on the way. That one's high. 3-2 the count, 2 outs for the Saints. Foster steps back in the batter's box. Next pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. All right. 11-5 as Frontier leads Shawnee. And Anthony, to tell you what, we saw Shawnee play 5 right there. Yep. Yeah, saw Shawnee play 5 right there. And Addie, I think, does this wrap up the first game, or are we still? It does.
Sorry, what?
For the first game.
No,
Oh,
it's not 10 runs. Yeah, it's not a 10-run game. If we score,
Okay.
if we score 4, is the game over?
No, they're still going out there. Okay, I was making sure on
Yeah,
that.
if we score 4, this is.
You have to go 10 over. Like, so
10
we have to
okay.
score at least 15.
Okay. All right,
Okay,
thank
so
you
if
for
we
that.
get the score to 15, the game's over.
No.
They get a chance to bat back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you for that, Eddie. Appreciate it. We're just making sure we want to clarify that here, folks. So,
It was an 11-run game before that previous inning.
yeah. So, again, 11-5. We just want to make sure here. So, but anyway, here at Southwest, Frontier taking on the Saints. We'd like to mention our sponsors, by the way, for our Bobcat Nation this afternoon. Wayne County Farm Bureau, Christina Copeland, Country Financial, RJ Marketing, Blacks, Flowers to Gifts, Wayne County Abstract, FMB, PMB, and Bears Flooring. Happy to have you guys join us here. Got about 22 devices logged in. And looks like to me that Jaden Welch will be on the mound again. Anthony, we'll just keep it right here if that's okay with you.
Yeah,
You're
the man that's running the Chromebook.
Yeah, so, because I was wondering about earlier, so, all right. Abby Whiting, the center fielder, will start things off here at the bottom of the fifth. Okay. Here we go. Pitch on the way for Welch. That's a strike. A ball dropped in for a strike. Abby was walked, victim of a couple of flyouts here, actually put out in a flyout. Here we are at the bottom of the fifth. On deck is Ryan Berger, then Madison Shipley. If anyone were to get on, it'd be Kylie Genzie. This one's hit over left, and that's going to be a single, possibly a double right there. It's going to be a single right there for Abby Whiting. Good piece of hitting right there for Abby. Found the green, able to sneak its way through the infield, and Abby goes over to first. All right, Catherine Hibbett comes up to the plate. This is Hibbett's first plate appearance here, Anthony. And Hibbett, a good hitter, actually. I have the stats here for Hibbett. Catherine, 421 average. Couple of home runs. No triples, but 4 doubles to her credit. Pitch on the way to Hibbett, and that's a strike. Okay, this is Catherine's first plate appearance. Catherine sporting number 42. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time, and Whiting will hustle over to second. You hear that, Anthony? Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
How about
Hot
that?
Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
Reminds me of when I was a kid.
I'll tell you what, those
Hot Wheels.
are fun times to do the loop and the ramp. And
You never played with Hot Wheels, Hattie? Is that where you're laughing?
I played Hot Wheels, the video game. I did.
You were missing out if you didn't play with Hot Wheels when you were a kid.
I played Hot Wheels on PC, and I remember I would even do the course backwards, and I'd rack up points. And so the computer said, okay, that's enough. 11-5. Frontier leading here, 2-1, the count on Hibbett. I used to also collect Hot Wheels cars back in the day when I was a kid. High and outside. Whiting over at second, nobody on the corners. No outs for Frontier. They were leading 11-0 going into the top of the fifth, and then Shawnee played at 5 in the top of the fifth.
We just need 4 runs and then strike 3 of them out, and the first game's over.
This one's hit over. It'll be fouled over left. We're right by Coach Ellis's feet over there.
He watched that ball like a hawk go.
Oh, he sure did. He's going to use his foot to stop it. 2-2 the count. Catherine looking for her first hit of the day. This is her first plate appearance as well of this game. Cat steps to the batter's box, hands on the knob of the bat. Barehanded, no gloves. The old classic Easton bat. Well-known name. Welch with the pitch. This one's hit over to left. That one's going to go into left field. This one could potentially be a double for Cat. It's going to be a single. But good piece of hitting right there by Hibbett.
Runners on the corners.
I think we have A.J. Middleton. Yeah, A.J.'s up at the plate. And A.J. had a single in the bottom of the fourth. And plays Madison Shipley. Pitch on the way. This one's hit over to center by way of Milton. That one is caught by the center fielder. Cat will run back over to first. But the Bobcats sacrifice fly, and Whiting comes home.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. Kylie Genzie comes up to the plate. Genzie had a single, was hit by a pitch in the fourth.
Keep forgetting about these dang balls.
And a fly out. Nobody on second and third. Frontier, though, able to get a run in. 12-5. They lead by 7. Pitch on the way. This one's hit right there by
Homer,
Genzi. This one
and
could
it's
be gone, and it's gone. Kylie Genzi with a two-run home run. Genzi knocks that one over to the Wabash River, and it's 14-5 Frontier. Boy, I tell you what, Anthony, that was a no-doubter, wasn't it?
No, we seen that ball leave the bat, and we both said gone.
Yeah. And when you see the outfielder,
And that's the end of the first game?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Because they're all heading to the outfield. So I guess Frontier gets the win. 14-5
They
here.
10-run rule of 15-5, I guess.
Oh, 15-5. Okay, well.
Yeah, I guess we missed one somewhere.
Okay.
Like Heidi said, she wouldn't be surprised if she missed one.
Okay, well, anyway, 15-5 we'll say as Frontier got the win over Shawnee. Let's name our Christina Copeland Country Financial Bobcat player of the game real quick.
Okay.
I tell you what, Anthony.
We'll take a break and discuss it and then come right back.
Oh, well, let's mention it right now since we're on here. Well, we had 2 3-run home runs. Berger, we had Gilbert, we had Luna with a 2-run shot, Genzi, and you can go with Luna on
Yeah,
this one.
Luna. I'll make the call on this one.
Okay, so Luna. Why
Yeah.
Luna?
Because she's made some excellent plays, not just batting and hitting. She's made some great plays in the field, and I think she deserves it this game.
All right, so Selena Luna, your Christina Copeland Country Financial Bobcat softball player of the game.
In the first game, and Derek will make the choice of the second game.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll just call it even right there. Yeah. But, again, Anthony, let's talk about this real quick. Bobcats win 15-5 over Shawnee. What a great game it was for the Bobcats as a team. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to stop our stream here. We're going to start a new stream in between games here, so stay tuned here to Bobcat Nation on YouTube. Thanks for watching our first game of the doubleheader. Second game of the doubleheader is coming up, so stay tuned.